So if you're looking to get into the real estate game, you're looking to create a new income stream, maybe some passive income that's going to hit your inbox each and every month, funding your financial freedom dreams. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a strategy you can use as a newbie to test new markets, flipping properties from anywhere in the world, and getting that delicious cash flow. But before I get into that strategy there, if you're looking to buy property really cheap, check the links in the description down below. I have my course, How to Buy Land Really Cheap, 20 plus videos showing exactly how to test new markets, how to invest in new markets, and how to get the funding to go ahead and purchase these properties that you could then ultimately flip for lump sums of cash or for monthly cash flow. That can be found down below in the description there. Only $149 for the course. Be sure to check that out after this video, but let me give you something to get you started right now. If you want to go ahead and tap into a new market, I'm going to give you a strategy specific to Florida, but it will work in any market on how to start to finish, buying land really cheap, and then listing it to get monthly passive income. So let's say Florida here. This is what I do when I go into any new market. First, I start out on Zillow, and I will just pick a state. I don't do anything specific, and we're focused on land here. So I'll go to Zillow. I'll put in the state of Florida. I will hit search. Then I'll filter my results there. I will look for only land. So I get rid of the houses, condos, all that stuff, only land. And then I want to see what's going on really cheap in that marketplace. So I'll change my price search parameters from $0 to $10,000 and see what pops up. And I'll focus in on that. That's going to give me the markets with the cheapest properties. So I'm looking for deals under $10,000 right off the bat. Now I'm going to make a list of all the counties that have land listed on the open market for under 10 grand, and I kind of assess the values on that. And with that, once I determine a value, saying let Putnam County, Florida, let's say, quarter acre lots are going to be listed for about, let's say, $4,000. Now, I'm going to start searching around in there and finding out who's listing these, if they're real estate agents, what's their website, and I'll start poking around off of Zillow to see if I can find anything on the open market listed cheaper than $4,000 to test the area. Now, ideally, if you do enough searching and you connect with enough people, you should be able to find a property for under $2,000. Takes a little bit of legwork, but this is starting out with very minimal marketing or anything like that. We're just kind of cold calling, looking for deals that are sitting that haven't been marketed well, and you're going to pick them up at a discount. So if the retail price is $4,000 plus, we're trying to get something for under $2 grand to go ahead and test that market there. So I'm going to reach out to the real estate agents, see what they have listed. I'm going to check with wholesalers on other platforms to see what they have available. And I'm ultimately going to invest in one property to test the area, really 1 to 3 properties. Once I've taken down the property, I've used a title company, it's transferred to my company. We're going to go ahead and list it on sites like LandWatch, Land Farm, Land Flip, all the land investment websites, plus our social platforms. I'm going to list the property for desirable seller financing terms, something like 75 down, 75 a month for 60 months. And I'm going to see what the market tells me. Typically, I already know in this area, they're going to sell right away. I'm going to get 75 down, 75 a month. So I'm going to get $150 up front. And then I'm going to get a note for $75 a month for up to 60 months. Turning that into, I'm not even doing the math right now. Go ahead, 60 times 75, that's what you're going to turn it into. You're getting cash flow out of this deal. You put up $2,000 and you get $75 a month coming in for the next 5 years. This tells me that we got something good here. Once I have proof of concept, I purchased a property, I put it out to the open market there, they're paying me monthly cash flow. I want to get a bunch of these once I know it works. That's where I'm going to pivot to direct mail marketing. When I pivot to direct mail marketing, I'm going to reach out to a company like offerstowners.com, and I'm going to say, I want to go ahead and target owners of properties in Putnam County, Florida, meaning people that own property in Putnam County, and then I want to only mail to people that live out of state. So the owner might live in Ohio, they have property in Putnam County, Florida. That's the person I want to target. I don't want to target anybody that lives in the state of Florida because it's hard to haggle with somebody when the deal's in their backyard. When they're disconnected, they're much more willing to sell, in my experience. And then I'm going to say, let's offer everybody $1,000 across the board. Let's send out 1,000 offers of an offer price of $1,000 and see what the market says. Now, a bunch of people are going to come back all heated and angry and tell you that their property's worth $10,000, blah, blah, blah. They would never sell for that. And a handful of people would say, yeah, I'm done paying the taxes on this. I'm never going to build it. Give me that fast $1,000 and let's call it a day. I'm going to purchase more of these at $1,000, plus I have the cost of the mailer. So I'll probably be all in, title, closing costs, the whole deal, somewhere in the $1,500 range, give or take $1,500 to $1,700. I'm going to take down a bundle of these, and then I'm going to list those on the market, 75 down, 75 a month, and keep this thing going. Now, with those notes, a lot of the buyers will go full term. A lot of them are going to default though along the way and fall off. We're either going to resell them again on seller financing terms, or we're going to go ahead and take it and then just list it on the open market to grab the lump sum of cash and keep this thing going. But in a nutshell, that's exactly how I test new markets, and then I go ahead and invest in new markets. So I test it out by buying 1 to 3 properties. I relist it to see what the open market tells me on seller financing terms. If I get good results, then I take that to a company like offerstowners.com. I do direct mail marketing to try to take down as many as I can in one shot, list those, and then we move on to the next deal, or we double down in the same market. But that's the whole formula there. So if you are interested in purchasing land really, really cheap and you want to learn some of the other techniques I do, go ahead and check in the description down below. Like I said, I have that course, How to Buy Land Really, Really Cheap, 20 plus videos that'll help you find properties, purchase properties, the whole deal. And any questions, you can text me at 440-567-6040. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.